Hey guys, Akariss here. So, I wanted to reach out to you guys on the YouTube community specifically because, well, you might have noticed that A, the thumbnail doesn't look as crisp as they normally do, and B, there's been a few days without any videos. And some of you that know the channel definitely know that it's mostly been daily uploads for a whole year. Now, don't worry, this isn't because I don't like Fe, and it's not because I don't like you guys, because I definitely like both and continue to do that, don't worry. I wanted to kind of give you guys a channel update as to what's going on and definitely just clear the air on there. I'd appreciate it if you guys, of course, left your comments below on everything you think by the end of this, so I can, because this is probably the most important time for me to get a lot of community feedback on this sort of thing. So let's jump into it. I want to give a quick rundown on exactly more about me, like briefly. I'm not gonna tell you a whole life story, but maybe like a minute or so. So for those of you that don't know, I'm an English teacher, like an actual English teacher. I work 5 days a week, and obviously I stream every day. That's on Twitch. So as you don't know, it's obviously in the description. And I pretty much live in Europe and grew up in Canada. So that's why I don't have any sort of accent or anything. But I love video games and I love to help people. So, teachers aren't exactly the best career when it comes to professional careers, but it's more about a passion, and that's kind of like what this whole Fed channel is about. Ideally, it's to help people get pretty good at something. In my case, I really like Fe. In my daily life, I teach English, so I help a lot of people learn that, and it really does. I do walk away with knowing hopefully that I made a difference in somebody's life, minor or major. So anyways, let's talk specifically more about the channel itself. So I have some good news and I have some bad news. So I do like to start off with some bad news because obviously you can end on a happier note than not. For those of you that have been following the channel, you know that I've pretty much had those daily YouTube videos regarding Fe for almost a year straight now. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to continue doing that. Most of those videos, in fact, all of them, came from Twitch. They came from Twitch streams, and they took the best bits and closed them, edited them, finally edited, made it easier for you guys on YouTube to watch for pretty much the crowd that just couldn't watch Twitch. Because when I'm a teacher, what's most important to me is active communication between me and the people I help. YouTube is kind of like your time. So you go into it's like watching a lecture and you kind of just watch a dude talk. The reason Twitch is more important to me is because I can socialize, communicate, and get feedback in a real time. That means it feels more like a classroom environment. Whereas YouTube, you guys are pretty much listening to a lecture. That's kind of how I vision it, like seminars, tutorials versus lectures. But the thing is, those daily videos can't continue anymore. And really the context for that is those videos weren't edited by me. They pretty much never were. It was my wife who did them. Fluffable Sheep, for those who don't know. And unfortunately, she and I have decided that she's going to be moving on as the editor from the channel. Like, there's just this, we both decided it's better for our lives that she just doesn't continue editing on the channel. Now, I don't know if this is permanent, but it is for the time being. And I don't know whether I'll be getting a new editor like soon as possible. And it's mostly just more specific. So what's ideally going to happen here is I can't take over the editing, not at least in the way, in the capacity, and the quality that you guys have come to expect. I really can't promise that, and anything you guys watch should be like the expectation you've already had. I mean, that's why you subscribed, I hope. So what I plan to do, and this is more of I can't edit the videos. I just can't, because I stream daily and I teach 5 days a week. It's just so much adult responsibility for me to do it. So I have to apologize again that I just can't. And again, of course, I thank you guys for that support and watching everything so far. But in terms of time management, I can't put in that sort of effort, and I do, I feel pretty bad about it. But, and this is where I want to, jump into the good news. So, YouTube content will continue with or without an editor. In fact, it will be me. But first of all, I'm not that good, so patience, and thank you for that patience. It's going to be probably a little rusty. It might be a little rushed out sometimes. There's a lot of things to do, and mostly it'll be what you guys want and need in the community. So, if you've been watching a while, and even if you haven't been, this is the most important time for you to leave a comment telling me what it is exactly you valued out of the channel and what you... No, you don't have to tell me what you didn't, because I'm not going to make it. Basically, just tell me whatever helped you the most on this channel, or what you enjoyed watching the most on this channel. This isn't about views. This isn't about just whatever specific to you, but what you think both you and the community desired most on the channel. So whatever that is, I'm going to make it my priority that I still record those things and I still upload them to YouTube. Now, of course, I can't do the same extent I did always. I can't upload Ether Raids defense compilations, best moments of Ether Raids matches, all the news and updates of every single thing, calendars, analysis, everything. Just tell me the best thing that you used in the channel, and I'll make sure those important things collectively as the community that I can put together, hopefully with some basic editing, and you guys will continue to digest that information to help you out in the game. That's pretty much what I plan to do going forward. In the meantime, I may find another editor, I may not. I can't really promise A or B, really, so I don't know what the future might bring, but what I can hope for is a pretty awesome 2019, hopefully a pretty awesome 2020. Looking forward, I'm probably going to cover 3 houses if and when it comes out for Fire Emblem. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel, being a part of the community, whether that's on Discord, Twitch, or here on YouTube. And honestly, I appreciate it as much as I can. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.